Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Great GOTY Hunt. Now, this is actually the hunt for the GOTY. We could call the GOTY Hunt off right now, but I'm Ben Hansen from MinnMax. I'm joined telepathically by Jeffem.
Hello.
Oh no! Get out of the studio, Ghost of Jeffem.
I'm in your head.
Oh, much like, well, no spoilers. This is Final Fantasy VII, everybody. This is the remake that we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing Chapter 2. So the section that we're picking up from right here is exactly where the demo leaves off. So we're trying to alleviate spoilers for you. I know a lot of people are trying to go in as pure as possible, especially for the sake of the Community Game Club, The Deepest Dive, which is going to be launching next week. So we're going to break the game up into sections. So for the first chunk, it's going to be everything up through Chapter 4, which is roughly the first 6 hours or so, that we're going to be talking about in the best, most thorough discussion about the remake on the internet. So you can look forward to that. I'll leave a link in the comments below and stuff like that. Hello, thank you for joining us in the chat. We got Juan Cabrera, Dan, thank you, everybody. So, Jeffem, I've played about 6 hours. I stopped where we're going to be stopping for the game club, and you're going to be joining us for the game club, yes?
Correct.
Great, and you're digitizing as we speak. And so, you've never played the original Final Fantasy VII?
Nope.
Yeah, I got you. You just sound like a butt.
Oh, great. That's exactly where I was going.
Oh boy. Yeah, can you get a hard line in that sucker or something? It's a little digitized and wonky.
I can't.
Great. Well, see if you can close any apps. Otherwise, let's get right into the gameplay here. So this is, again, right where the demo stops. And then this begins. And heads up, there are going to be some spoilers for this section. Obviously, we won't spoil anything beyond, but some characters might be popping in that you might not expect, so take that with a grain of salt. Here we go.
Ugh. The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open.
And let me know if you want it louder or quieter or exactly what you'd prefer.
Damn, what is that? I've never smelled anything so foul.
Jeffem, hopefully you can see it over Video Discord, which is how you're seeing this gameplay right now, but this game looks so damn good.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I think it might be the best produced game I've ever played. Just for the first 6 hours, it's like, my God, the budget on this sucker is astronomical. It's really
I'm looking
bizarre.
forward to that. That sounds crazy.
Grizzled Gaming says game seems pretty quiet. I'll go up it for you because you're going to want to hear some stuff coming up.
The blasting agent?
Hey, we can figure that out later.
I'm running on empty here.
You can refuel at the base.
Barrett's a pretty intense guy, as you probably saw from the demo. Are you looking forward to playing this, Jeffem?
I am.
Oh, good.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I think you should be. I'm maybe most curious about your take on the Deepest Dive. Just having somebody, you're such a good middle of the road guy, and I say that with all the love I can muster, you know. But like, you're not going to be
average.
Yeah.
Forgettable.
But you're not going to be swooning over nostalgia, and you're not a huge JRPG fan. It's just like, I'm just going to take this experience as a game, which is not how I'm taking it. I'm taking it as a religious experience, and church is in session, ladies and gentlemen, because I am loving my time with it so far.
Can't wait to
Yeah,
see
I
you
think we mentioned it in our previous conversations about it, but it will be interesting to be playing through it for the first time, and I feel like this will kind of deliver what the experience is for people who have nostalgia for it. Like this is kind of the idealized version that people probably have in their heads of having played the game, 10 years ago or whatever.
Interesting. Yeah, that could be.
You sure told those doors.
Squidder Willow, thank you for being here. Grizzled Gaming.
That's in my way.
Good evening from St. Petersburg. Oh, how's everything in St. Petersburg? I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name, but let us know how things are going over there for you.
Attention all citizens. Attention
Okay,
all
this is where things are pretty wild.
citizens.
Pretty different from the original
Emergency
here.
Operations Center. Unidentified
Actually, not that
intruders
different,
have
but still
detonated a bomb
remarkable.
inside Mako Reactor
Because we're going to be
1.
exploring the streets of Midgar, which is something that obviously you did in the original, but they really let you soak in the aftermath of what you've actually done by detonating that bomb. Or didn't do. It's up for debate. We're terrorists, Jeffem.
Perfect.
Yeah. And if you want a point of comparison for the original Final Fantasy VII, last night we streamed all of Midgar in one stream, so you can find that on our YouTube channel if you're interested. It was a lot of fun.
This couldn't have been us.
So you streamed the entire, what is going to be the entire length of this game?
Of the entire remake, yeah. And we did it in like 3 hours 20 minutes, but that's with like 3 times speed and stuff.
But we can't
Okay.
stop now.
But the
This was
stopping
just the
point,
But
first
they're still really
The planet won't
stretching
be
this
safe
thing
till
out
we
as
get
far
the
as we can
rest.
tell.
yeah. Hang on a second though.
Yeah.
I like Barrett's delivery
We
here
always
coming up.
knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, cause I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders.
It's a fun line delivery.
Your fears, your worries, your concerns, and yes, your fees. Whatever your problem,
That's all he
I
cares
got
about.
you.
I like, clearly Barrett's a leader, and they have that in the original, but I feel like they do a much better job in the remake of making it clear, like his nice, comforting role. And he's a hard ass, but everybody knows he's a softie on the inside, which is, I think, what makes him a great character. Cal Tires says, hello, Ben Hansen and the cloud-loving cohorts. Hello, thank you for joining us.
There you go.
Jeff, and do you want to pull up YouTube and Twitch chat just to help me out while I'm playing here? Because the action's going to pick up in a
It was
bit.
breaking my computer earlier.
All right, well, never mind then. I'll wing it and I'll read it as I go along here.
Got it.
Later then.
Badger from Breaking Bad is Wedge there, which is very fun.
Yeah, I don't know how we were contemplating whether that was true or not in the demo. That is so obviously him.
Yes.
Base.
It seems wild, and there's a voice later on. Well, there's a couple where it's like, is this celebrity? I can't quite tell. But the annoying thing is you can't look at the credits until apparently you finish the game. Like I like games where they have the option of looking at the credits early on or in the menu, but not in this case because it's like, I think a character is Hank Azaria, but I'm not sure.
It's healing materia.
Is he doing a racist accent of someone else?
Yeah, he actually has. It's a small store in Midgar with a lovable Indian
perfect.
person behind the counter.
Survival can be a matter of luck or skill. And you can't rely on luck.
I like this idea.
Words to live by.
Jesse's so fun. You're getting a lot of sneak peeks of my thoughts for the deepest dive, by the way, Jeff.
You know how to use it.
Okay, I like this though. Jesse's like, you know how to use it.
Right?
And Cloud's like, you know who I was, right? Or what I did. And then immediately brings up the tutorials. It's like that weird thing of like, please, I know exactly what I'm doing. But then in secret, we're going to actually teach you how to do it. We'll show you the materia. Tutorial's pretty basic here. Bam, 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 slot stuff in. Pretty similar to the original overall. There's upgrading weapons this time around, which looks a little bit different, which I don't know if we'll see during this demo, but Michael says this music is so good. Correct. And if you like Final Fantasy VII's music, this is the game for you, baby. Tech Explain, how did you get it early? And are they playing now before everyone gets it? Never seen anyone do this before. So this is, we got a copy from Square for review and stuff, but I stopped for the sake of the game club. But this is the part, Jeff, that just blows my mind. And it's not going to be much to you, I understand, but like walking around and just hearing all these characters talk about your actions and actually bombing the Mako reactor here and just seeing this many other characters in the Final Fantasy VII world, it's so bizarre. And I really, really love it. Just like seeing the fear and panic on the streets, it's pretty wild.
How did it handle it in the original game? Were there characters around
There's
in like an area like this, or?
I mean, this area didn't exist in the original, but like in the town areas and stuff, there'd be a couple NPCs maybe, and you'd walk by and it'd be like, nice day. You know? More than that, but something in that vein, you know.
I said look up!
This is fun.
Up here. This could collapse at any moment. If you want up, you'll have to use those stairs.
You got it, Jesse.
You're safe now. The stairs are right there if you want to try crossing the road.
Thank you, helpful topside resident. All right, here we go. Like talking about getting a doctor, like how often do you cause a terrorist attack in a game? And it's debatable, I know, it's the point of the remake they're trying to get across. But cause the terrorist attack in a game and then see people on the streets like, Jesus Christ, we need a doctor. Like just seeing like this weird, dark aftermath. It's so wild.
The results of your actions.
Yeah, games aren't known for their consequences.
What?
Yeah, this is a base PS4 as well, if you're wondering, and I still think it just looks absurd. Just people dying.
We'll get you looked at soon enough. Pretty sure the guys
I love how normal all the NPCs look, like compared to the classic characters. It's kind of like a weird juxtaposition because they all just look like streets
That
of
dude's
Tokyo.
just in a suit coming from work.
Yeah, exactly.
You're carrying around a 2,000-pound sword.
And they comment on that fact, which I love. All right, this is a big deal. Slight spoilers for the remake right here. Jawarhello, thank you for joining us. No, Jeffem has never seen or never played Final Fantasy VII before. You know who this gentleman is, Jeffem?
A baddie?
The big old baddie. Well, I guess it's a vision. Bam! Oh, it's so good.
He's tall.
He's so tall. I did not expect that. Papa Dewbear, I've played the first 6 hours. I stopped at the end of chapter 4 for the sake of the game club.
It couldn't be.
But yeah, it is everything I wanted so far.
How many times have you cried?
Tears welled in my eyes, not drops, but tears welled in my eyes at a moment coming up, which you'll probably not even recognize, because it's not like a huge nostalgia thing. It's just like a certain piece of music kicks in, and it just like, I was overwhelmed when I played it for the first time.
Nice.
Yeah. Now, touched myself, that's 3 times.
Right.
So, people, you know, react to joy in different ways. Jawarhello's looking forward to hearing your take on the deepest dive, Jeffem.
I look forward to giving it.
Oh, good.
I look forward to having one, finally.
Yeah. How many episodes is the game club going to be? I put a poll up. I'm debating between 3 and 4. The game is about 35 to 50 hours, and it seems like the poll on Twitter is strongly wanting us to do 4 episodes to space out a little bit more. So that seems fair. Like 1 every week and then do 4 episodes. So that's where I'm leaning, Alex. And we'll let you know all those breakpoints and stuff there so you can play along with us. Obviously, Jeffem, this is entirely new here. This is wild to have Sephiroth here.
You're not real. You're dead.
I am.
I killed you with my own...
Oh, you need not remind me. It was the crowning moment of our time together. But that was then, and this is now. I have a favor to ask. Our beloved planet is dying. Slowly. Silently. Painfully. Can you bear to see the planet suffer? Cloud.
He knows his name.
Were the planet to die, so many things would be lost. Your hometown burned so bright. The sound of her voice, pleading for me to spare you. The shiver of her flesh, yielding to cold steel.
He's no good, Jeffem. He's a bad guy.
Creep.
Sci-fi guy. How do you like the voice acting, Hansen?
That which binds us together would be no more.
Sephiroth is...
Would be loath to
he
live
seems
in
alright.
such a world.
Different
Which is why I
than
must
the
ask
compilation
you
voice.
This one thing.
Clouds I liked in the demo. The more I
worry.
play it, the more I'm kind of
It's a
cooling on
simple
Cloud's
thing.
performance. It's a little flatter than I wanted overall, but
Cloud.
the star of the
Run
show
away.
for voice acting, I did not expect
have
this,
to
is
leave.
Marlene.
You
She's
have to
amazing.
live.
Oh, Grant, you're watching this. Spoilers, man. Get out of here, Grant.
Good, Cloud. Very good.
Good.
Hold on to that hatred.
He's just the Emperor.
I was just gonna say, he sounds like the Emperor.
Yeah. Shwink. John, what has been your favorite mini game? We'll play it at the end of the stream. I haven't played too many in the first 6 hours, but darts are out of this world, so we're playing it, baby.
Play darts?
Oh yeah, 300. It's the best, or 301, whichever. 301 is the darts game, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Hello, Crowfeather. Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching. More consequences, more people screaming in pain. Oh, also, pro tip, when you start the game, you can see the little objective indicator up top. I recommend hitting L2 and it'll shift to this map here, which is a much better way to get around, I found. Let's see. Okay, no collectibles here yet. You can hack and slash the Shinra boxes to get little pickups and stuff like that, as I'm sure you could imagine. Michael's asking if he has a magnet on his back, and that's how the sword works. I think so. I think you're right, man. This is a base PS4, and it's running like a dream.
What kind of dream?
I'm not going to say Jeffem, because it's not appropriate. But I will point out that if you support us on Patreon during this stream, we'll give you the Cream Dream Thrill of a Lifetime shout-out. I got a notification ready to go. If you support us at any tier, then you can also submit comments to our Deepest Dive Game Club on the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm really having a tough time writing out the name of this game so often, Jeffem. I always want to call it the Final Fantasy VII Remake, but you just got to get used. The name of it is just Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yeah.
I have to get used to that. Here we are on Loveless Street. Loveless is the name of a play, and you learn in Crisis Core that it's an ancient epic poem that has no ending. But also, this street is well known for this thing. Who is that? Who's that lovely lady?
How do they spell her name?
Aerith. Gotta get used to it.
Is that the way it was supposed to be?
That's their kind of retranslation of it. Yeah, it was Aerith for my childhood. This SOB.
You are too weak to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay?
Raisin B Man is losing his mind. Yeah, it is wild.
I'm fine.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
No problem.
What the hell?
I heard that, you know.
I was expecting this little dialogue choices. Oh, just the light piano of Aerith's theme here is so good.
Is this when you start crying?
No, but I might now.
I'm good.
Oh, don't be like that. I know you want one. When was the last time you saw a real flower, huh? Plus, it'll make your girlfriend's day. I guarantee it.
She's fishing.
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case, it's on the house.
I'm not gonna call her stupid.
Lovers used to get these when they were reunited.
Look, I'm involved in things.
I'm really
Dangerous
cool.
Things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your distance.
Wait.
What a badass.
Social distancing.
Hey, ahead of its time.
There.
Jawarhello says, how open are the levels? Is there a lot of exploring to do? Chapter 3 is pretty open. As you're exploring.
Hey, a Mako
this slums a
reactor
little bit
just
more,
blew.
but
You shouldn't be out here trying to sell.
Help me!
Oh, she's crazy too.
we're all crazy together.
Someone told me this game had ghosts.
What are they?
Drop your weapon! sword on the ground, right now!
Jeffem, this is the part where I teared up. Because it kicks into the original battle theme, like, and it's just, it was too much. It's just too much. It's too good. All right, let's actually use some moves here and stuff. If you have any questions about the battle system, let me know. I'll try and check chat every once in a while. But I'm really enjoying the battle system so far. Obviously, having the ATB meter, and you can pause it and slow down time, I guess, technically, to use more complicated attacks, more powerful attacks, I think is a really good system. I guess we're going this way. But it is, like, the part that I'm still trying to get used to is, like, when you're low on health and you can't use an item until your gauge is full. So, like, you can fill your gauge by dodging and blocking, stuff like that. Come on, pup. Arr! Oh, God, no! Get out of here.
Not like that.
Well, normally if you have allies, that's when you would switch to one of them and kind of try and free yourself up a little bit. But anyways, what's weird is, like, I just want to use an item, but I can't to cure myself, so I seem to, like, stand there and dodge for a while or block for a while. And so I'm still trying to get the hang of that, but I think it just means you need to be more careful with healing overall. Oh, this pup's got it coming. Little focus thrust. Hi-ya! Yeah, I'll take out some boxes too. I'm at it. Staggering system. So once you see him be pressured and then staggered, you really got to lean into him, and then it'll kind of do some more punishment. Here's some new materia. Oh, good doggy. Yeah, Jason, that's a good call. So we can go in here. Materia and equipment. And let's actually change out the healing materia. Oh, this is not the one I was expecting. This is HP up. We don't want HP up right now. That's a coward's way out. Artificially boost that. Come on. Look around a little bit. There are some items and stuff scattered around, but there's not too much exploring, at least in this chapter. So I also have that nice objective marker telling us to head back this way. That seems quite blocked. Do we go where Aerith is? This is where she ran, right? I guess we'll go for this item, but I don't think this is where we're technically supposed to be. Smak, I didn't know you needed ATB to use items. Yes, you do. Unless I'm misunderstanding this so far. So that's a pretty wild difference. All right, here we go. Now, so we have to go. Okay, so we can wrap around this way and then head around there. It's fun to see the materia in the sword. That's new, obviously. Now, why is this being a little sticky wicket? I guess we got to go the long way and actually fight our way through the streets. But it's cool, like, when you get different swords and stuff, and they have different materia slots. There's, like, the correct number of holes in there and stuff like that. So. Jeffem, it's weird. You just played Chrono Trigger not too long ago. Now you're playing another RPG.
I know, I'm practically a pro now.
Yeah, exactly. Real expert. All right. Yeah, so you need the ATB to use the items, but I'm going to, since this guy loves his grenades, I'm going to teach him a little something about how it takes two to tango. All right, let's dodge. Let's get that ATB up. Here we go. And let's see how he likes his own medicine. Well, he still hit me, but
nothing to it.
The effect is there. Okay, this is the one that I was thinking of. All right, deadly dodge. This is a weird one. This is new. So we can go in here and let's go ahead and remove the healing materia, up deadly dodge. So you can see a little preview there. So attack command will do area damage immediately after dodging. So it's interesting because, oh, see how it's purple now in the sword here? So it's incentivizing me to do this. Well, I can't roll, I guess, unless I'm actually being attacked. But let's head this way. Let's try it out. So we can roll in here, and then if there are more people around, they'll be doing attack damage, which now going back in time to not having this, like, that's just my default move in battle is to just do that roll and then the base attack just to try and get that area damage, because I wanted to use the new one, and that seems like a cool way to go. Oh boy. I have noticed, like, the if you've played the demo, this dog's got it coming. If you played the demo, you saw that the that Guard Scorpion was surprisingly tough. Like we did on the Great GOTY Hunt here as like a bonus stream, or I forget exactly how it worked. But that is, in the first 6 hours, that is the hardest boss I've fought by far. I'm not saying it's easy after that, but it is easier than I was expecting based on the demo.
Okay.
So don't worry, Jeff, you'll be safe.
Perfect.
Also, it's so nice to have the abilities thing of just having really powerful attacks that don't cost anything other than your ATB meter, so it's on the house.
And what difficulty level are you playing at?
Normal. So the weird thing here, too, is, like, I'm not in combat, but there's soldiers around, and I would love to use an item, but, oh, God! But I cannot, because there's soldiers around, and I'm still in this... Hey, this is not looking great. Okay, all right, buddies. Let's really hide out here. Ah! Don't Naruto run at me! Don't Naruto run at me! I need ATB, please! Oh, God. All right, and let's go ahead and use that high potion. Light him up, loud! Oh, God. So your ATB goes up so much faster when you're actually attacking. Okay, all right. I know I should be using block more there. All right. Let's use fire on A. God dang it. Yes. Let's save up this just in case I need it later on. Well, let's just make sure that this thing's actually going to die. And then I'll save my limit break. I'll use the potion on Cloud. Does it have hard mode? It does not out of the gate. Your options are easy, classic, and normal. And so maybe you have to unlock hard mode. I'm not exactly sure how that works. I want to save my limit break for a dog, just because I don't like dogs. No, they're surprisingly tricky compared to everybody else. Let's all right, let's use this on you, and then let's head over here. Quick slice and dice. Get your grenade crap out of here. In fact, let's do the same thing I did to your little friend. Look at that. Like, I never used grenades in the original game at all, but they're surprisingly handy here, especially when they're giving them to you here. Shock troopers should be countered in Punisher mode. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you've used Punisher mode anymore, or if you understand it better.
Yeah, so it slows you down when your attacks are more powerful.
Okay.
But it shifts out of it every time you dodge roll, and I like dodge rolling. I believe is how it works. And so I haven't used it as much, but I probably should. People are smart, and in the demo it definitely felt like the way to go. Yes. Everybody wants a piece of me. I see how it goes. Up. About what you expected so far, Jeff?
I guess the action looks interesting. The combat.
Oh, good.
Looks a little more action oriented than I got from the demo.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just because you're so dang good at it, making it look so good.
Oh, please. I'm only mortal. Let us know what you think so far in the chat. I'm curious what the takeaway is, seeing a little bit more here. Okay, here we go.
Don't underestimate him.
Yeah! Okay, you see that big old buddy with the shield. Now we're already rolling into more difficult territory. Let's go into Punisher mode. I'm not being able to get to that shield at all. Okay, no more dodging. Let's just stay in Punisher mode for a bit. And now I could roll behind him. Oh, rouses one from a stupor. I haven't used that yet. Let's roll, and then he's open enough. Let's see if we can get fired through there. There we go.
Not bad.
And Cloud says, need a light. So you know he's cool.
I see him.
Who else you got? Yeah. Yeah, I think I just like rolling too much for Punisher mode, but let's try and stay in it here. He's already dead. You gotta stop, Cloud. Trying to block my way over there. Okay, doesn't block for that much.
That it?
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Jawarhello is pretty underwhelmed by the demo, but this piqued my interest more. Good. Fair Commando, MinnMax is so good while working from home. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's our pleasure. Studio's in my basement. Lust for Chaos. This game looks great. Work sucks right now, so I'm excited to have something new to dive into. Yeah, well, you can take the deepest dive into it. You played 6 hours, so did you meet the long motorcycle hair dude? Asked Lalela. I won't say, but there will be plenty of stuff to talk about in the first episode of the Deepest Dive Game Club. I'm very glad. I think it's a good stopping point overall. So the end of chapter 4 is where that's going to stop. Hup, 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 hup. I like how all the cars too are like, it looks like Cuba or something. It's like the sci-fi world, but then the cars look like these 50s style. Like, it's really cool art style overall. Oh, look at these fools. Let's see, fire will do a little splash damage here. Okay. Roll behind him, Cloud. Oh, wrong way. Okay. And a little more extreme than I thought. That Grenadier is no good. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Get out of it, Cloud.
They're ganging up on you.
They really are. There is very little mercy. Let's see if I can... There we go. Easy way to dispose of that guy, apparently. Let's go for the Grenadiers first. And you... I'll take you out just like I took your friends out. Great. And some more folks. This is definitely the most combat-heavy sequence that I've played so far. Oh boy. Well, I guess there's like boss battles and stuff like that too, but in terms of just like a string of a lot of enemies here. Let's use a little potion. This guy, I'm just gonna see if I can hopefully do some splash damage with that fire. Who is staggered? All right, this guy's staggered. Oh, let's braver him. And braver can miss, like your special abilities. Oh God, no.
And that puppy's kissing you.
Yeah, doing more than that. Oh, that just, you feel so hopeless without a buddy to help you out there. Let's go ahead and keep using fire.
No escape.
We got MP for days. Kevin Peele, has any new moment outside of canon piqued your interest? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff, and it's like big picture. It's pretty small, but there's some stuff later on in the Game Club chunk where I'm like, oh, that changes my perspective of this, and that's interesting. But they're changing a fair amount of small things. Normally, or just really what they're doing is just letting you like soak in these environments more and these characters more. Like the amount that they explore the Avalanche characters is just heartening. Very heartening.
End of the line, punk. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Here we go. Someone said the music sounds like Pirates of the Caribbean. I'd argue it sounds like Final Fantasy VII, but let's see if fire will spread out at all here. These guys are just butter. Oh, thank you. I will play it safe. Keep using your shield. Keep using your shield.
Calling fire.
All right.
That's that.
even more, eh? Let's see how right trooper over there is doing. Oh, I don't know if that shield, if I can blast through that. So let's go ahead and use this on. Let's go for E. All right, shield man. I know your weakness.
No escape.
Oh, really blocked that, didn't he? It was sloppy. Oh, hello. I'll keep using fire while I can. All right. Even though my back's turned to him, focus thrust. Ah, dang it! Didn't quite get it in time. Ah. Thank you for tuning in, Brian Glass on YouTube. Appreciate it. Yep. So fire was hurting him, right? It was just not as much.
I think so.
Okay. Oh, well, no option here. Let's hopefully be able to pull this off. Dang it! Dang it! So that cost me a chance to heal, which is not ideal. Up, 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 up. All right. Let's play it safe again, because I don't want to look like a jerkwad. And I would love to use an ether, but man, that is just devastating. No, we got you, buddy. I will use another potion just to make sure that everything is cool. God, this guy, I don't remember this guy being such a jerk before. I would love for that ATB meter to go up so I can use some fire. I guess I need ether first. Oh, I can use a grenade.
Let's go.
But I'll go for fire instead because it's more fun, even though it's a two-step process. So please spare me. I normally would be more aggressive, but streaming, I'd prefer not to die from this guy, so I'll let the ATB meter roll up a little. Okay. Didn't see me get behind you, did you?
No escape.
Let's try using focus thrust. All right, this guy. This damn fool. And let's throw a grenade down your throat just to really finish you off. What?
Insult to injury. Oh my god!
The huntsman lives!
He's not messing around.
He really isn't. That's so cool looking. All right, see ya, dude.
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure.
Oh, sorry, the picture-in-picture was covering Cloud's health. Wait, yeah, sorry.
I know that.
Just trust me, it was always completely full. So I love it. No, never mind. Spoilers for Final Fantasy VII, but there's a lot of like very fun little teases of where the story's going eventually, even beyond the first game, you know? It's pretty crazy. You can hold square to help damage him while his shield is up front, says Night Ghost. Oh, Thunder's pretty good against him, he says. But you don't have Thunder early. That's true. I see Night Ghost is playing it as well.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine. You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
You think he's a keeper?
Taylor Owen says our long dirge has ended. Yeah, I never have to play Dirge of Cerberus again, so hey, there we go. So things are okay, but that was a very fun Let's Play. If you want to look at that at our YouTube channel, we played through the entire damn thing. If you like item management and potion management, Dirge of Cerberus is the game for you.
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah.
Well,
Guess who your new best friend on planet Earth is?
What?
Barrett?
No, Jared Corder, who is a $5 supporter on Patreon. Thank you, Jared.
Hello, thank you.
At that $5 tier, you get access to all of our commentary tracks that we've done, MinnFax, which is our weekly Q&A podcast for super fans of MinnMax, talking about a lot of fun stuff. Also, the audio versions of The Deepest Dive, including The Deepest Dive on the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Let's see, what else?
Yeah, plunge right into the Discord.
Yeah, go in there and
talk to
say
everyone
hi.
in there.
Yeah, and when you're playing the remake, be sure, Jared, to leave a comment. We'll read it during the Deepest Dive.
Never mind.
So many
Said
perks.
anything.
Not bad.
It's a real deal. Everyone should sign up for MinnMax.
Wow, Jeff. Grizzled Gaming, how happy were you to purge the dirge? I was very happy to purge that dirge, Grizzled Gaming. It was, that was a real emotional celebration when I finished that game. Oh my god, that felt so good not to have to play that thing anymore. Like, because I just felt so bad about like making my friends just sit on the line on Discord and watch me die. Like in that last episode in particular, when we lost like an hour of progress, I wanted to die myself. I wanted to lock myself in a coffin in the Shinra mansion. Let's see, there's a scene up here. Like, look at all these NPCs. It's just wild. Get out of the way, everybody. Why there have to be so many NPCs here? Biggs, I'm kind of busy, actually. I'm a Jesse kind of man.
I like that none of them mind you bumping into them when you have a giant sword on your back.
Well, think about Barrett. He's got a gun strapped to his hand.
I guess that's true.
Pyroblaze, can you use spells without slowing the gameplay? There might be like a quick shortcut, but I don't think so. I haven't used it at least.
To prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
Thanks. He's really a terrible listener. He's socially inept, which is something that Tifa calls him out on quite a bit in the remake, which is fun. This is a bizarre sequence.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Barrett's theme kicking in, which is pretty sweet.
Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Look how big Barrett is compared to those businessmen.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
That is the Shinra Creed.
I already hate these guys.
They're just businessmen.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Passionate man. This seems like a good place to jump to a different save, where we can check out a mini game in a different location here. So let's go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I believe this is the one that we're looking for here. So this is now in Chapter 3, Sector 7 Slums. So slight spoilers for just one location, which is going to be, we're going to 7th Heaven here. Tyler, are you hyped? I am beyond hyped. I will probably play through this chunk again, but I'm very hyped for the Deepest Dive. It's going to be super fun. Spiciona, how are you liking it so far? 6 hours in, but I am in love with it so far. So we'll see how it evolves over the road. It might go down a little bit in my mind, but at the same time, like, the highs have been so high so far, it just makes me very happy. It makes me so, Jeff, I'm happy. Pyroblaze says Barrett is way too over the top for how I remember him. What's your take on Barrett from the bit you've seen there, Jeff?
I'm loving him.
Oh, really?
I want him to start punching foos.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, well, it was so Mr. T before, and now they're still leaning into that a fair amount. So, ladies and gentlemen,
can you play that ping pong or that pinball?
Jeff, I will walk you through everything you can do. This is Seventh Heaven, Tifa's Bar. They want me to go over there, but it is amazing to see how they recreated this from the original game. Certain weird floor indent there, which is notable. If you're a fan of pizza, eggs and chips, beer, there's this poster on the wall. Oh, I guess you can't see it, but it's like this weird... It's like an old picture of Seventh Heaven or something. But specifically... Well, this is like a Western thing. No, you can't play that. But you can play darts. But this is what I want to draw your attention towards. The jukebox. And you can collect different songs along the way. Nice. This song called Hip Hop de Chocobo might be the best song ever written. Let me really just crank it here so we can savor this, Jeff. All right, and let's play some darts to Hip Hop de Chocobo. All right, this is the intensity of the production values here. So throw with X, you gotta wait for it to get small. All right. I love darts, Jeff.
Yeah.
And I love Hip Hop de Chocobo.
Right.
Hey, all right, I'll take that.
Pretty good. Okay, now you're just showing off.
Doing the old waltz to Chocobo here. All right, I'll take that too. There's a ranking here, and I've never done this well. Okay, everybody gets one.
Right.
All right, thank you. I feel like I might top their ranking here. Be a hell of a way to close the stream. Oh, it was too wide still. All right. Oh no! No!
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, that sucks. All right.
You gotta get a 39. Well, it's even glowing which one you're supposed to aim for.
Well, aren't there like multiple options? So 29.
Yeah, but I think that would have gotten you to 39.
No.
Which is what I was trying to...
Oh no!
No. Well, this is one way to end a stream.
Jeff,
okay, there you go.
And come on, baby!
Ooh. Nice.
The production values for the darts alone.
That's pretty good. That's like Yakuza levels.
Yes. So where am I at? Wedge did an 8 darts. Ugh.
Music.
Pyroblaze says Hip Hop de Chocobo, greatest work of art humanity's ever created. Alright, we'll turn it down here. That is about all we can show from the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Code given to us by Square ahead of time, so we appreciate that. And just a reminder, the Deepest Dive is going to be next week. It'll be airing on Wednesday, but if you're supporting our Patreon, at any tier, we'll have a post on Monday, April 13th, saying, hey, submit your comments, let us know what you think of the first 6 hours of the game, and then we'll go through them all and read them for the big community game club. I think it's going to be Jeff, hopefully Kyle, if the schedule works out, and then I think the folks from the Celebration of Final Fantasy VII, so I think my friends Grant and Ronnie will be jumping in as well. But, hey, everybody, games are damn right. But hey, thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this look at the actual game of the year, the actual GOTY. Jeff, any wise words?
No, I'm looking forward to starting.
Yeah, it should be super fun. All right, thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Again, support us on Patreon. You get access to leaving comments for the deepest dive and the audio version of the deepest dive. All right, thanks so much. Bye.